Thank you guys for having me.
And that's why men are the problem.
All I did was sit down.
Gaslighting.
All right, I thought that was pretty funny, and obviously it's clearly a joke, but I also don't really like those kinds of podcasts either. Like, if your aim is to combat toxic masculinity or, like, dismantle the patriarchy, then obviously, like, go nuts. But if you're just bringing men onto your podcast to make them look stupid, I don't find that much different from when red pillars bring women onto their podcast to make them look stupid. Like I said, that video was clearly a joke making fun of that, so I thought it was funny. But that's not what this video is about. In that video are several words/phrases that get misused and people don't really know what they mean. Deflection, gaslighting, invalidating feelings, these are communication issues. And knowing what they mean can help you know if somebody's doing that. This video is about gaslighting. Like, what is that? Because it's extremely misused and misunderstood word. In 1938, there was a British play called Gaslight, and later, like 6 years, I think later, there was a movie adaptation also called Gaslight. It's about a husband who's trying to convince his wife that she's crazy because he's trying to steal money. Someone had been murdered in the house prior to them living there, and they owned jewelry. The husband would disappear randomly, and whenever he wasn't around, the wife would notice that the gas lights were dim, and sometimes she'd hear like noises in the house, like upstairs. But whenever she would tell him about it, he'd be like, no, you're imagining that. That's all in your head. There's no sounds. The lights are the same. There's no sounds happening. Convincing her that she was actually just crazy. She was losing it. And he, meanwhile, was actually upstairs. And whenever he would turn on the lights upstairs, they were gas lit. So whenever he would use the gas upstairs, it would dim the rest of the house. She was hearing his footsteps, but he was just convincing her that she wasn't. That's where the phrase gaslighting comes from. That's what gaslighting means. When someone tries to convince you that the reality you know to be true isn't, that's gaslighting. Whenever you hear somebody say, you didn't say that, or I didn't say that, or you did say that, or you were there, or, you know, that kind of thing. And that can be kind of confusing because sometimes people do imagine stuff, and sometimes people do, like, misremember. That is a thing. But when someone is telling you that you misremembered or whatever, and you didn't, that's gaslighting. But she called me on the counter, it wasn't me. She saw me banging on the sofa, wasn't me. I even had it in the shower, it wasn't me. She even caught me on camera, it wasn't me. Literally the gaslighter's anthem. Hope that helps. I might make some videos for the other words too. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video.